It's Lori. I know this is kind of a different video, but I wanted to share this with anybody that may have ran out of oil and you don't know what to do. You can't get the company to come out and you don't know what to do. You're afraid your pipe's going to freeze. Okay, most people, especially people that live in New England, know this, but in case you don't, I'm glad you came here. So basically, you can go down and go get diesel. Fill up, you get those tanks. Make sure it's diesel, not propane. And put it right in, I'm not going to go outside right now because it's cold, but put it right in the side of your house. You'll see where it is. And then most likely you're going to have to bleed your tank. So here, let me just show you what the tank looks like. This is the oil tank. It's pretty much, this is an old one, but it's pretty much what it looks like. So where you want to go is go closer and go right down here. You see the red button, where that red button is. If it's shut off because you ran out of oil, there's going to be a blinking light. So sometimes you can just try pushing the button and see if it comes back on. But if it doesn't, that's okay. You need to bleed it. Bleeding it, the company's going to tell you that you need to get them to come and bleed it, and you don't have to do that. There's a little button. Mine is here, but yours, it'll look like that. It'll be somewhere around, it'll look like that. The last one I had to actually open up a part. It wasn't open. I had to open that, and it was under there, but you'll find it. It looks like that. You unscrew that and make sure you have something that you can fill. Some people use a bucket. That bucket's too big, but I have this, and then I have a bowl, just in the event that it happens. If you notice there's kitty litter there, that's in case some of the oil drops, okay? So you just untwist that with a wrench or I don't know what tools are, so, get something that you can unscrew it, don't break it. And what you do is make sure you fill the tank first. Okay, so there it is. You see what it looks like, right? First, you should get at least 5, maybe 10 gallons. That'll get you through a couple days, a day or two, until the oil company can get there to deliver for you. So when you turn that little piton that I just showed you, then you push the button. Hold your bottle under there because it's gonna flow out. Let it flow until it flows clear. Sometimes you have to do it a couple times. Then twist the little cap back on, press it again, and it should start up. It should fire right back up. Sometimes you need a filter. If you do, it's not gonna fire right back up, but give it a try. Push the button. It usually takes about 90 seconds, and if it's going to go off again, if it's not going to fire up, it's going to go off within 90 seconds. Okay, now let's say that you have it on, you bled it, you're all good, and your heat's still not coming. That could be a whole different issue. Maybe do you have central heat? If you have central heat, this could be why. So what you want to do is you want to go up to your thermostat, your central heat, and I will show you a picture of that right now. This right here is the central air thermostat. First, check your batteries. This door opens up right here. Mine, the batteries are here. They could be in another spot on yours. Now see, it's telling you the temperature in the house right now. So what you want to do before you shut it off with the breaker is bring it down lower so that no heat will be called for. You actually should hear a little click. I think I just did. Okay. Then you want to proceed down, turn the breaker off, wait for a minute, then come on back up and turn it back up again so that it will call for heat. So mine was at 69. It'll probably be a lot colder than that if you don't have heat. And you just want to bring it up a couple degrees. Now I'm going to bring mine right back down because I do not need it to be up any further. See, the door opens. You can reset right here. You can turn the fan on auto or on all the time. I keep it on auto. You want to make sure it's on heat. You want to make sure it's on. You get off, cool, and heat. All right. So you bring it down so that there's no call for heat. Flip off the switch, then come on back up. Put it back up so there is a call for heat, and then the heat should come back on. To your central heat, and you've turned it down so that there is no call for heat. You should hear it click when that happens. Now you want to go to your breaker, or you could go to your breaker, this is my breaker right here. You want to go down to where it says, boiler or heater or tank or whatever it says. And you want to flip that right off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip it off. Then you want to count to at least 60 seconds. Okay? And then go back up to where your central heat is. Turn it back up so that it will call for heat. Come back down and turn the breaker back on. You could either do that, turn the breaker on and off. You could turn the actual tank on and off. There should be a button right on your tank. I'll show you that really, really quick. I use the breaker because I trust it better. But this is the button. Where is it? It's here. I don't know if you're seeing my hand. It's here. It's just a button. It usually is red. It looks like a light switch, but it's red. So, and that should bring it right back on. Mine, sometimes if it goes out, I have to wait a few minutes for it to, start the flow again, and then I hear it kind of coming through the pipes. I hope this helped you a little bit. I know when you're a woman on your own, some of these things, you feel like they're impossible. You feel like I could never bleed the line. There's so many things that I've learned to do being alone all these years. I've changed starters in cars. My boys are getting older now, so now they can do it for me, but I was a single mom for a long time, so I learned how to do a whole bunch of stuff. We don't have to spend tons of money to have the professionals do certain things. Now, if your furnace is not igniting, I wouldn't suggest igniting it yourself. Then you want to call the company in. And like I said, sometimes it can be the filter, sometimes the filter needs to be changed or cleaned. But if all it is bleeding, and then maybe it's your central heat, that's an easy fix. I hope this helped. I hope those tricks helped you. There are a few more things you can do, but I don't know a whole lot. Like I said, I just learn as I go. You know what? Don't feel bad if this happens. It happens to a lot of people. Maybe you just forgot. Maybe you ran out of money. You know what? Just if you can't get the company out there right away, because I know you have to buy like 200 gallons, 5 to 10 gallons, 5 gallons, I think, and I'm no expert, you might want to ask an expert, but should last you at least 24 hours. 10 should last you through the weekend if it's an emergency. I hope this helps you guys, and thanks for watching.